go over how to get set up with UIIA in order to do business with Amazon and the UIIA equipment providers that Amazon is now utilizing.
Yo fam, made it home. It is early in the morning, but late for me. I found a video explaining how to sign up for how to get your credentials, I guess, to pull Amazon containers. I know some of you out there was interested. This is a long video. Hopefully I don't get flagged for it. If you like information like this, please like, share, subscribe. Let's get your boy up to that 1,000 mark. We're almost there, man. Halfway there. But if you like stuff like this, let me know. If there's any other information that's similar to this or whatever you want to know, just leave a comment down there. And I'll answer you guys in my next videos that I drop. I'll answer your comments in my videos. I appreciate you guys. I'm about to go to sleep. Enjoy this long video. Until the next time.
Over how to get set up with UIIA in order to do business with Amazon and the UIIA equipment providers that Amazon is now utilizing. If your company is wanting to do business with Amazon via the relay.amazon.com and you are currently not registered with UIIA, you would need to register with UIIA and get set up with the following UIIA equipment providers. Amazon is currently going on to the rail yards, which is BNSF, CSX Intermodal, Norfolk Southern, and Union Pacific. At the end of this month in August of 2022, they are also going to be adding the steamship lines. CMA, Costco, Evergreen, Hapag-Lloyd, HMM, which is Hyundai, Maersk, Ocean Network Express, One Line, OOCL, Yang Ming, and Zim. The chassis pool provider that's with UIIA that they're also going to be doing business with will be FlexiVan Leasing. So when you register on the UIIA website, these are the providers you want to mark off on your list. The things that you will be required to have in place in order to register with UIIA: an active US DOT number and motor carrier number with FMCSA, which is the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. You will need to have an active SCAT code with National Motor Freight Traffic Association. Their website is www.nmfta.org. So if you don't have a SCAT code, you can go to that website and apply for one. Federal Tax Identification Number, which is your EIN number, Employee Identification Number. You will also be required to pay the UIIA annual fee. If your company has insurance with Progressive does not normally write the coverage that's required by UIIA equipment providers. They will have to switch your insurance company on the auto policy from a Progressive company over to another insurance company. Progressive is the only one that we know of that does not currently write the coverage that's required. Knight Specialty Insurance, the agent will be required to provide confirmation directly from Knight Specialty that the policy has the required hired autos and that the UIIE-1 or CA2317 endorsement is also applied to the auto policy. They usually do handle this coverage. We just need confirmation from them directly showing that you do have that coverage on your auto policy. From there, I'm going to go to our website. You want to go to the website UIIA.org. You're going to scroll down past the pictures and click on Participate as a Motor Carrier. Step 1 gives you the requirements of what we just went over. You'll need your SCAT code, DOT, tax, insurance, This also has Progressive and Knight's information. UIIA annual fee, you can click here for the annual fee that's currently in place in 2022. And all the documents will be provided to uiia@intermodal.org, which is our email address. But if you go to step 2, you can either register online or you can click here to download the UIIA application. Your company will have 30 days from the day you register online to activate your UIIA account. If you go past the 30-day mark, your account gets deleted and then you just have to reapply. We do not charge your credit card until your account becomes active. If your account was still in pending status and it was deleted, your credit card was never charged. We're going to go ahead and register online. These just give you the basic requirements. Again, you want to click on continue. You'll put in your company name, SCAT code, whatever your SCAT code is. If you don't have a SCAT code yet and you've applied for a SCAT code, you would just simply leave that blank. You're going to put in your motor carrier number. If you don't have it right now and you need to apply, you need to go ahead and set that up with FMCSA. And you may want to apply with UIIA once you receive your motor carrier number, because it is a process on FMCSA's website. And then just notify us once you receive your motor carrier number. You should have a US DOT number. You want to put that in. You're going to put in your EIN number or your US tax ID number, Canadian business number. You're going to mark for hire, interstate or intrastate. Interstate is throughout the US. You work in all states or outside of your own state. Intrastate means that you only work in your state. So if you only work in your state and you're a for hire company, you can go ahead and mark for hire and intrastate. If you're an interstate, you work outside of your state, you can do for hire and interstate. You want to put in your first and last name. Your salutation is the Mr. or Miss. It's whatever this is that you switch it to. This would be if you're a junior, senior. The title is if you're an owner, president, CEO. If you're an owner-operator, you could put owner-operator. Your email address. You can put a secondary email address if you'd like. You can put in your address. Once you put in your zip code, it'll automatically populate. You can go with the first extension that's listed, and it should automatically populate your city, your state, and the country. You want to make sure you put in a phone number. If you don't have a fax, you don't need to put a fax in. If you want to put a secondary phone number or a secondary fax, you can do that. You'll put in your password twice. You want to list it one time under password and then confirm password. And then you're going to save and continue. Once you get to this page, this is where you are going to need this list that I provided you at the beginning. So you want to mark off your providers. So you have the BN, CMA. You're going to mark off Costco, Evergreen, FlexiVan, Hapac, HMM, Maersk. There's 2 Maersks here. You can mark off both. Norfolk, Ocean Network, OOCL, Union Pacific. These are in alpha order, Yang Ming and Zim. And then you're going to save it. This gives you a smart checklist for your agent, but you don't have to do anything on this list. You're going to scroll just down to the bottom because you currently have no insurance in place right now. So you're going to just scroll to the bottom and click on continue. This is giving you your insurance agent code that will need to be provided to your agent, but once you hit that save and continue, it's going to be emailed to you. So you'll have to look for your email, and then you'll need to provide that to your insurance agent. This is your payment information. You want to go ahead and put in your payment. You can either do credit card or debit, or you can switch it over to the ACH, which is taking it directly out of your bank account, putting bank account information in here for that. Make sure that you set up auto pay if you want to do auto pay for next year. Once you put a credit card payment in, it's not going to charge your account until the account becomes active, so it's not going to do anything once you put it in. It's going to be in like a holding bin. And then once your account becomes active, that's the day that it will charge your account, and then you'll receive your copy of your paid invoice. If you're not ready and you don't have your credit card info right now, just scroll to the bottom and click on skip this step. You can always apply it later. This is the page you will need to print and sign. You'll need to sign it here. You do not want to put acceptance date here. All you need to do is sign this page. You will need to have a SCAT code, a motor carrier number, DOT number, and the tax ID number listed on this form. So you want to wait until you have that information. You want to make sure you sign it, and then you're going to email it to the email address of UIIA@intermodal.org. Everything goes to that email. That is our primary email address. And then you're going to go ahead and continue. And this is taking you into your account. So you can review the information here. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you can click on close. My screen might look a little different than to yours. You'll click on close, and this is your main screen. See, these are your pending equipment providers. These are the providers that we added that we know that you're going to be doing business with Amazon on the Amazon relay. You will receive an email. One will be for your insurance agent, and one will be for you. It's going to be sent from system@letters.uiia.org, and it's an attachment. Once you receive your email, it's going to say, congratulations, your account is now in pending status. It does not mean that you're active. You've got to meet all of the requirements in order for your account to become active. And again, you have 30 days from the day you provide the information online to complete your application. These are the requirements again, so we still need that signed agreement page. We need you to pay the annual fee if you haven't already done so online, the US DOT motor carrier number, the SCAT code, and then your insurance information. At the bottom of this form, it gives you the link to your account. It provides you with your SCAT code if you had a SCAT code. If you had a SCAT code, it would be listed here. And then the password would be whatever password you wanted. You can log in if you don't have a SCAT code and you did not put it in yet. You can use your account number, which this is the account number. This is not your actual motor carrier number. You can use your account number and your password to log in. If you go to this login page, you can use the account number provided. Once you are logged into your account, it's going to show you your company info at the top. It'll show that you're still in pending status. The reason for pending application status, which if you click on that, it'll tell you the reasons why you're still pending, which we still need your preamble page. If you have a SCAT code and this comes up, that means we just haven't did the verification checks on your SCAT code and tax ID. But if you haven't provided these two items yet, then you will need to provide them before you become active. Payment, if you applied your payment online, it would say payment on file. And then it shows that the insurance not received. Once your insurance agent applies your insurance policies, they will list down here at the bottom. But the second email that you should have received from our office when you originally signed up was for your insurance agent. This is what the email looks like. So it's an attachment email that came from system@letters.uiia.org. This provides your insurance agent with your account number and SCAT code, if provided, and then the insurance agent code which is here. You just forward this information over to your insurance agent so that they can go ahead and apply. If they have any questions or they're confused in any way, our email address is down at the bottom of the form. They can email us directly or give our office a call. The next step, because your company is wanting to do business with Amazon, you will need to get set up with each railroad for private equipment only. To do this, you want to go over to Manage Insurance Info on the left and click on Update Equipment Providers List. The railroad companies that you need to get set up with that require additional documents to be completed, which would be BNSF Railway Company, you want to uncheck their box and then you want to check it off again and a pop-up box comes up. You want to put in your name and your title. It should automatically populate your company name, your address information, and then I'm going to put in my email address. And then just accept the terms and conditions of the BNSF Railway Company. If you want to view the terms and conditions, you could click on this link here and then save and continue. Yes, I accept the terms and conditions of this addendum. You don't need to print this addendum unless you want a copy for your own, but you do not need to send us anything, so we're going to click continue. Okay, and then this has been successfully uploaded, so you want to go ahead and close. And you're going to move down to the next one that needs their documents to be completed. You're going to uncheck and then check off CSX, put in your name, your title, should already populate everything else except for your email address. You're going to accept the terms and conditions, and you're going to save and continue, and you're going to do the same thing. Now this one here is going to be a little different because now it's going to go to a credit agreement. It should have everything already populated for you. The only thing you need to do on this agreement, if you're wanting to do business with Amazon, is private equipment only. You do not need to get set up for rail. Now if you want to get set up for rail, of course you could mark both and then complete everything. But because Amazon is not using any of the rail chassis or any railroad owned equipment, you only have to get set up for private. So again, the only thing you check off is private. You scroll all the way down. Don't have to do any of this information and just save it. You do not have to print it. You can just close it unless you want a copy for your files. You're going to go down to the next one, the next rail, which is Norfolk Southern. You're going to uncheck it, check it off, sign by, put in your name, title, email address, oops. You're going to accept the terms, save and continue, yes, continue, and again, you do not need to print it, and you're going to look for that private equipment only flag. That way you don't need to complete anything. If you're wanting to pull rail-owned equipment, you will need to complete all pages. And then you have to print it off, sign it, and send it to us. And then you just close on that screen. Now we're going to go down to the last one, which is Union Pacific. Uncheck it and check it off. We're going to put in our name again. It's the same information that we've been putting in, except those and for Evergreen. Recent addendum, click here to download. And this page just tells you that you need to get the last page notarized. So if you go all the way down to the last page, complete it, but don't sign it, take it to a local bank They will notarize it for you for free. Any local bank, you don't even have to bank there. And then that's where you sign it. You sign it in front of the notary. The notary will put its seal on the form, on this one page. We don't need it on all pages, just this one page. And then you will need to send us back the full document. You can send back 7 pages. And you can send it back via email to UIIA@intermodal.org, or you can fax it to 301, and you're back on the page again. You want to click on close. And now you want to go down to FlexiVan. Click on FlexiVan, scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on Credit Approval. It'll fall to the bottom. You want to click on it. And then you'll need to complete this. This does allow you, this is a fillable form. So you could put in your company name, your physical address, the mailing address, the phone number, chassis rental billing contact name. If it's the same as the above, you can put as same as above. Maintenance and repair billing contact. Again, if it's same as above, you can just put same as above. You don't have to worry about this. Only the ones with the red star. SCAT code, 4 letters, so you have to put your SCAT code here. Business description, you want to put motor carrier. You are a motor carrier, not an equipment provider, so make sure you put motor carrier. You'll have to put bank references. This is a required field, so you want to put a bank name, a city and state, zip code, and phone number for that bank. You're going to complete one of the 2 sections. Complete this section if applicant is a corporation, partnership, or an LLC company. So if you're a limited liability or incorporated, INC, or partnership, you're going to fill this information out. An owner-operator, and you are not an LLC, Inc., or a partnership. Form up. And then you're going to close the bottom of the screen. And that is it for this page. Go ahead and close at the bottom. This brings you back to the main page of when you first logged in. The next thing you will need to do is you're going to need to register your drivers. So the first thing you need is system, and you need drivers. You will, if they go to a BNSF, you can add and remove a termination date. UIIA menu. Once your account membership shows active, you will need to contact Maersk and Zim directly for them to set you up in their system and to show active with them in our system. Amazon, but you will be updated on their website within the 48 hours of showing approved in our system with that provider that you're wanting to do business with through Amazon. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.
Just rolling trucking. What's going on, man?